Ryan Davis, and I'm a graduate history student at Liberty University. Today I'm at beautiful Avoca Museum in Altavista, Virginia. Avoca was the home of Revolutionary War Colonel Charles Lynch. Charles Lynch was a magistrate for Bedford County, Virginia, and Campbell County used to be part of Bedford County until Campbell County was formed out of Bedford County. Today I'm going to be discussing the historical implications of Avoca and sites like this throughout the Commonwealth of Virginia and the United States. One of the key things that I'm going to talk about is the use of Avoca for field trips, wine festivals, barbecue festivals, wedding venues, and it has a cemetery in the front, and living history days and reenactors. There are many sites like this located around Virginia, but Avoca, being close to my home, has a special meaning in my heart. My son, when he was in elementary school, came, as hundreds of school children do every year, to this site. This site, as I said, is very famous for Colonel Charles Lynch, but it has a continuing history that includes Colonel Charles Deering, who was General Charles Deering, who was one of the youngest generals in the Confederate Army during the American Civil War. And the other things I mentioned are uses that people do here to fund the site. And one of the primary sites or uses of this location is wedding ceremonies. You will find throughout the South especially that many of the historical locations have become well known as wedding ceremony sites. And that is one of the primary funding schemes that are used here at Avoca Museum. They also have different types of festivals. Throughout the summer here, they have movies and they have all types of activities to draw local people in and some people from far away to help fund the site. Marketing is an important part of this site, and they employ a person whose sole duty is to help market the site, to help get more people to come to this location so they can increase funding and maintain it. There is a cemetery located in front of the main house here at Avoca, or actually it's behind the house because the house faces away from Business 29 or Main Street in Altavista, and most people are mistaken when they think that's the front of the house, but the actual front of the house faces what one would consider the rear of the house. When they have school field trips here, they have lots of activities for young people. One of the primary activities they have is reenactors that come in and they teach them all sorts of things. They teach them how people lived in colonial times. They teach them how they stored food. They teach them how they cooked food. They will have enactors with spinning wheels, reenactors with spinning wheels. They will have all types of activities for the children. This hopefully will spark an interest in the school children that come here for these activities. And that's what's important. We must remember that to keep history alive, we must get the children engaged in history. And living history is one of the best ways to do that. The activities that are here also promote adults to learn more about history. Because history is important. Because all public policy decisions are made from history. All legal decisions that are made come from some sort of precedent or decisions that help people understand why we do what we do here in our country and in other countries. There are lots of other historical locations in our area, such as Poplar Forest, which is located to the north of us in Bedford County, and Patrick Henry's Red Hill, which is located close by in Brookneal, Virginia, just across the Campbell County line in Charlotte County. The importance of these sites primarily is to keep alive the memories of those that came before us and those who paid such a great price for the freedoms that we enjoy today. This very site where I'm sitting now is a recreation of Colonel Charles Lynch's cabin. Now, Colonel Charles Lynch tried Tories here on this very land for treason and for not being part of the American way, the way for freedom. He would tie them to a tree and he would whip them until they yelled liberty. And this was known as lynching. Now, through the ages, since then, lynching has taken on other connotations. But the original term lynching referred to a person that had been tried here, convicted, and then found to be a person that was not loyal to the American cause. They were convinced otherwise by Colonel Lynch. I would like to thank you for your time, and I would like to invite you to Altavista to visit Avoca Museum, and may God bless you.